All right, so I talked about imposter syndrome, but today I'm going to really emphasize the two most important things that every business needs to focus on. Hi, I'm Landria Anka, the founder of digitalexplorers.net. I created this business because I see the corruption out there. I see the people trying to cut corners. I see the sales pitches out there that lead people down the wrong path. And I see the desperation in people who think that they can just get some easy money, and it just doesn't exist. If it did, we'd all do it. Well, you hear that, and we still do it anyways, right? My question to you is the number one. We're going to go through two things today. Number one, what's the offer? What's the offer? Take a look at it. So if you guys you're watching this and you're in my email list, you've seen this. I have whole webinars that say, here are the questions you need to ask. What's the offer that you're going to invest in, time and money? What's behind it? What's the realistic offer? Now, here's what I want to emphasize, and it's not just for you. What's that offer doing for other people? Oh, I'm going to sell this stuff, I'm going to make money, and they're not thinking, well, wait a second, what's the public going to get? What's that buyer going to get? What am I selling? What's their life going to look like, right? What is that? Let's do our research. What kind of, success rate do they have? Are people really learning anything, or what are they getting? Are they receiving that quality? Let's do our homework. If you don't have a great offer, whether it's your business or not, maybe you're an affiliate marketer, you better check it out, or you're going to go down the tubes, because I'm going to tell you something in a moment that happened to somebody I know. Second thing is, let's say your offer is great. You feel really good about it. You start making claims that aren't true. Deceptive to make a sale. You live, this is my favorite, live the laptop lifestyle, money 24/7 while you sleep. What a crock. Do I earn money while I sleep? Yeah, but it's not passive income, I'll tell you that, because there's work behind that creates that passive income. And I have hundreds of revenue streams. And it took time and attention and training to get to the point where I am a profitable business. I've always been profitable. Why? I'm putting the foundations in place. I'm doing the work. I'm not saying anything to anybody that isn't true. And when I say true, I can back it up. I can tell you I earn 7 figures as an affiliate marketer. I can tell you that all my online businesses are profitable. I can tell you that I have hundreds of revenue streams. I can tell you that I'm constantly learning. I'm in scaling phase. I'm taking it to the next level. There's a lot more I need to put in place, and that means I have to make more investment of time and money. And that's the truth. So I'm not going to tell you that this is an easy ride, and I'm not going to tell you you can make money in a few months, because my platform isn't about that. It's about that offer, because that offer, you need to feel really good about it. So you have no reason to jack up your statements or lie just to get a sale. People standing in front of, cars they don't own and jets, and I don't care about. My group, my peeps don't care about that. That's the last thing they care about, is buying an expensive car or a jet. They care about security, quality of life. They care about feeling good. They are tired of going into jobs that don't treat them well. They don't know if they're going to be there anymore. They're getting sick. The stress is off the charts, and maybe that company is not doing good things for the planet. And maybe they are selling things that it's just not true. It's not good. And so you go home with all of this and you think, this doesn't work anymore. And then you feel like an imposter because you're having to lie about everything. That's what's waking you up at night, right? Now, when you invest in something, you feel like, I'm making a difference. And then you are stating the facts. You don't have to lie about anything to get anybody to do something. Because when they see how great your offer is, they're going to want to be with you, and then you tell them the benefits. But I got an email today from somebody who said, I want to thank you so much. You've changed my life. And she listed the products that she had purchased. They're all sustainable, no plastic. She said, I feel like I'm making a contribution to the planet. She cleaned up all the toxins in her house. She stopped using plastic. And I gave her, and I get affiliate fees from these products. I have an Amazon influencer store. I'm getting all of these products, and she had a whole list. And I was so proud of her, but she told me what a difference it's made in her life. You can have it both ways. You can offer people things and make money doing it, helping them change their lives, helping the planet, whatever it is your offer is going to contribute. It feels great. So when you make money, they're happy to buy it and you're happy to earn. You're not thinking, oh, I overcharged on somebody out of they're desperate, so I overcharged. No, you're not going to go down that road. So 2 things. You better make sure that offer is exactly what it says, and instead of looking at how much money you can make, what is the final result? So I'll give you just quickly, because I've got a whole video on this. I found out about somebody who just was making 7 figures within 2 years. It was crazy, and I realized he was a great salesman. I mean, he said everything you needed to hear. He had a great company name. He had a coaching platform. And I looked at the coaching and I thought, this is actually not really that great. Was missing a lot of stuff, and I thought it's not really different than anything out there. And it was all based on really a lot of pumping up statements, imposter syndrome, claiming things that just weren't really true. And he went bankrupt in a very short period of time. Don't build your business house on sand. It's worth the extra investment and time to build on solid ground. And when you do, it's going to be there a long time, and you're going to be really glad. You're going to sleep well at night, because when an earthquake comes around or a hurricane, I'm in Florida, I'm talking Florida terms, you're going to feel safe. And it's not going to be easy. You're going to be hit with the hurricane no matter what. It's going to happen. But you made some good decisions. You have the best possible chance to live that life that you desire and feel secure in it. And so you're always going to build more on that good foundation. So don't cut corners, my friend. Look at that offer and look at what you're saying about it. And what are your intentions? Mine are to change this planet. I want to change how online businesses are created, operated, built, launched, and scaled. I want to change that, because we should be taking responsibility for what we contribute and how we earn. Absolutely. And how we spend, even as consumers. Take a look at that. Are you feeling good about it? If not, it's easy to change it. You do have options. If you're entrepreneurial, you want to come check out my platform. We're creating planet conscious businesses. That could be anything. You could be a medium or or an artist or anything you want. I help you find that thing that you love. We start with that. If you don't love it, you don't feel good about it, that's that number one. What's the offer? You come in and you say, I don't know. I said, well, that's what we do. We go into Creation Station, we find out what it is. Then we make sure you can monetize it and make sure there's a business for it. You can do this. Anybody can. You don't need any fancy background. You don't need tech experience. We don't even teach tech. Why? Because your business is solid exactly the way it is if you follow these strategies and you go on passion, purpose, positive impact, and then profits. Real business strategies, long term. Let's build it together. No matter what, ask yourself those 2 questions. You need to make some changes. So I have free webinars. You can check them out and my email list if you're not in it already. I'll tell you just all the questions you should be asking, the things you should know out there. I'm going to help you to open your eyes a little bit about the real goings-on with the online industry. I've been here for over 12 years now. And I know it's not easy, but I know that you can be successful if you take the right steps and believe in yourself too. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening.